Hey Run Junkies, welcome back to Runners Without Limits TV. And now that Star Wars Rival Run training is over, it's time to look ahead. And today I want to give you an update on where I'm headed next and what is coming up for this channel, so stick around. Quick life update before we get started. My son is back in school full time, so at least for the next 4 weeks, because summer break is coming, we will have a little bit more of a consistent schedule. I will have more time at my disposal and I won't be spread so thin mentally. And this has a trickle-down effect on what I can bring you here on the channel and what I can bring you over on the podcast. However, since summer is coming, this will be short-lived because I have no idea. All bets are off when summer break starts. It's like herding cats. So after I returned from Not Star Wars weekend, I had some really good speed training workouts in. However, I took more time off than I usually do in the last 10 days. That is because coming up in this month of May, I will be participating in a streaker challenge, which is logging 1 mile at least of running or walking every day throughout the month. The Run the Edge streaker challenge, which is from Run the Year, and I'm doing that challenge throughout the year, 2,021 miles in 2021. But I also signed up for the Still I Run streaker challenge for the month of May to raise awareness for mental health. Given the last year and all of the mental health challenges that I and many others have faced, I felt it was really an appropriate time to turn my attention to overall wellness and this aspect of wellness. So check out the link in the description for more information on both of those programs, and please subscribe for updates on how both of those are going. Now, as for my training, the 20-week heart rate plan that I was using for the Star Wars Rival Run virtual challenge was really designed to have a half marathon time-based effort. And even if Star Wars Rival Run would have been live, I wasn't going to run that for time. I was going to run that for fun. However, I wanted to keep my speed up. I wanted to continue building speed and endurance as I prepared for this event. But now that that training cycle is over, I'm kind of feeling like the training went well enough. I would like to see something to show for it. So I'm hoping for some kind of race effort where I can basically see how I did throughout this 20-week training cycle. Enter the Colorado Women's Classic 10-miler on Sunday, May 9th. That is Mother's Day, and it's a week away from when I am recording and putting this video up to you. Ideally, I'd like to PR there, or at least get within the new Run Disney Proof of Time standards for marathon weekend. However, the last couple of months have been kind of a roller coaster ride, so I'm not really sure what I can plan for that race. I'm gonna give myself another couple of days before I figure that out and see what I can do for time. I just don't know what to expect based on my training. Some days were really, really good, some days were not so much, but I don't know on balance what that's gonna do on Sunday. After that, I am running a 10K on Saturday, May 29th, which I also hope to beat for time. Now, this one is really interesting. The BolderBoulder 10K this year was not going to be a thing. They were not going to run the 6-mile street party through the town of Boulder. But instead, they have set up 6 different courses along the Front Range of Colorado here. All of them are chip timed. So you register for the course you want to run and the day and the 2-hour time window in which you want to run it. They give you your bib and your chip time, and you run the course that you select. Now, I know a lot of organizations have been doing this already, and this is the first opportunity I'm having to do it. So I'm looking forward to this kind of unique scenario. Now, the course that I selected is one with which I'm familiar. It is flat, it is fast. I've run this race before, and I'm hoping for a solid showing when I do Boulder on the Run. Now, you may remember that I got into the Chicago lottery for the 2020 event. So in January of 2020, I heard that I was selected by lottery to run the Chicago Marathon. Well, obviously, like everything else, it got canceled in 2020, so I deferred to 2021. I did claim my spot for this year. However, for my own health and wellness, I decided to bow out of Chicago for this year. Training would begin here in the next few weeks, and I'm just not in a place where I can run a marathon for time. That was the only reason I signed up for Chicago. I wanted to run it for time. The training is just so intense. I'm not at 100% overall wellness, and this is just not the right time for me. So I don't want it, I don't need it, So I'm making the right decision for me and my own health right now. Fortitude 10K is also coming up at the end of summer. That is the sister race to the BolderBoulder, and I PR'd this race in the 10K a couple of years ago. I'd like to try another crack at it. Also, Run Disney is making rumblings that it is gonna come back, and I don't really know. I'm not putting all my chips on those squares, but I just want to see what happens going forward. So those may be on my radar depending on what happens with those. So stay tuned, please subscribe to see how that develops. Now, lastly for this channel, there is so much I want to bring you, but after all of the content that I was creating this spring and in the last 6 months or so, I need to take a quick step back to do some technical maintenance because my poor computer is choking on all of the video that it has. And also with summer comes a very inconsistent schedule. We don't have school, sometimes we have camps, sometimes we travel. It's just kind of up in the air from day to day and week to week. So I don't know what it's gonna be like throughout the summer. I do have training advice and reviews that I want to bring you, but I have actually quite a few big things coming to the Runners Without Limits network. I have a lot of ideas, but not a lot of time. And all of this is to say is that I have no idea what the next few months is gonna bring as far as this is concerned. But I do hope to bring you at least one video a week over the next couple of months. Guys, that is going to do it for me today. Please check out the description for information on all the races and other information that I've shared with you today. And please check out our podcast. We have had some wonderful conversations over there. Jen and I are having a lot of fun. But my question for you today is this: what is next for you and your running? Please leave thoughts, questions, comments, and suggestions for future videos in the comment section down below. Please like and subscribe to help out the channel and tell your friends. That's gonna do it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, remember, you have no limits, and happy running. Hey Run Junkies, welcome back to Star Wars, not Star Wars Rival Run Training, no, because that's over. Wow. Hey Run Junkies, welcome back to Runners Without, I'm gonna say it.